The God Killer.
My dear, I don't want to fight you, but if I must.
Wonder Woman angrily gripped the God Killer's sword and thrust it with all her might toward the elderly man behind her. But not only did he effortlessly deflect her attack, he even crushed her weapon into powder with his bare hands. Diana's face showed utter disbelief. It was then that Ares finally revealed the truth. The divine sword couldn't actually kill a god, because only a god could truly kill another god. Diana's real identity was the illegitimate daughter of Zeus and the Amazon queen, making her the weapon Zeus had left behind. Upon hearing this revelation, Diana immediately tried to bind Ares with the lasso of truth, but with just a slight effort from Ares, the entire building was instantly reduced to rubble. Diana was thrown hundreds of meters away. She barely managed to regain her composure and stand up, only to find her path blocked by metal scaffolding controlled by Ares. He then summoned fierce winds, and even when she released the lasso of truth, she couldn't get anywhere near him. Diana tried hurling a concrete pillar at him, but Ares easily dodged the attack with a single leap. He then twisted his palm and tore the entire ground apart. Watching Diana get dragged up into the air by chunks of earth, and then the next second, Ares unleashed a barrage of grenades, sending them hurtling toward her. Seeing this, Diana quickly grabbed a shell and threw it back at him. After a tremendous explosion, Diana was blown away, her ears temporarily deafened. Unable to get back on her feet, Steve came running from behind. He needed to say his final goodbye to Diana because he had to destroy that poison gas plane. Since Diana hadn't recovered her hearing, she had no idea what Steve was saying. She watched as he climbed aboard the aircraft loaded with poison gas without looking back, taking out all the soldiers inside. Meanwhile, Ares hadn't actually died in the flames. Instead, he used scrap metal to enchant himself with a suit of war god armor. Once his helmet was complete, he walked straight toward them, dual swords in hand. Those daggers slammed Diana hard to the ground. Facing the fully powered war god Ares, even Wonder Woman, daughter of Zeus, was completely outmatched. She was caught by iron chains and violently hurled away. With a casual strike, he split the earth in half. The two clashed again, with Diana using the lasso of truth to deflect his projectile weapons, but she was ultimately trapped by iron plates and thrown to the ground, completely unable to move. At that moment, Steve, who had gained control of the aircraft, appeared in the sky above Diana. Looking at the countless poison gas bombs behind him, he didn't hesitate to detonate them at high altitude. As the entire sky turned red from the explosion, Diana unleashed unprecedented energy. Facing gunfire from countless enemy soldiers, she charged into the crowd with a single sprint, advancing while taking down soldiers along the way. This scene of carnage excited Ares, and by the time Diana realized what was happening, they were in an absolute killing field. Ares drew his power from slaughter itself. Although Diana struck first and pinned him to the ground, being within his domain meant she was still sent flying by his palm strike. Ares then brought the doctor before Diana. Seeing the architect of this chaos, Diana lifted an armored vehicle, ready to crush him. But at that critical moment, her boyfriend's voice echoed in her mind once again. Reason triumphed over rage, and Diana ultimately let the doctor go. In that moment, her divine nature fully awakened. Seeing his plan had failed, Ares prepared to attack with full force, but the flying daggers were all shattered by Diana's aura. She then brought her hands together and sent Ares flying with tremendous force. Still unwilling to give up, Ares summoned lightning, but his repeated attacks only helped Diana recover her strength. Feeling more invigorated than ever, she accelerated continuously before leaping with both feet and finally firing lightning that completely destroyed Ares. Diana finally understood that humanity possessed both good and evil, and only by staying true to her heart could she better protect this world in honor of her boyfriend's memory.